Hello, and welcome to the ASG podcast. We are a podcast primarily dedicated to the buying and selling of used antique motor show cars. I'm your apparent host, Storm, with me, the ever fabulous Rivaldi.
Hello.
Returning to the podcast to announce their gay marriage, Fubsy and Bubbles.
Hello.
Sup?
And newcomer, who's wanted to be here for quite some time. He's quite a fanboy, Frithy.
Sup?
I called you a fanboy and you didn't complain. All right, then.
Because I know you, Storm, and I knew if I tried to argue against it, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be a fun one. I've been looking forward to this for a bit. This is the survival themed podcast.
Ooh.
I like this
Now-
idea.
Yes. Now Rivaldi and I, and Joel to that extent, have been playing a lot of Ark Survival Evolved lately, which has kind of spurred this forward. But there's a lot of survival games. Survival games are kind of they're a big thing right now. Like if you look at Steam, almost all of the early access games out right now are fucking survival games. I think we've all played a survival game at some point, except for Bubbles. But even then, Bubbles, you play a lot of strategy games, so I'm sure you survive in some essence there.
Yep.
I was gonna say, unless he's really bad at it.
No, Bubbles is amazing at strategy games.
And
Alright.
there's a reason he doesn't have to play survival games. It's where he lives. It's a survival game every day.
So Utah?
So do you live in Chicago?
No, he lives in Oklahoma.
Yes, he has to wrestle down bears every day.
No. It's more tornado season.
Aha.
And rednecks that actually have shooting ranges that serve beer. Not joking on that one.
Well, all right then. Back
I
to
know
it
where I
then.
want to go.
We're going to talk about survival.
I'm not so sure I'd want to
Um,
go there. It kind of sounds like a bad idea.
We're talking about survival in the wilderness and shit, and other such situations. So to begin with, let's just spur on the classic question: what is your favorite survival game?
I think we actually discussed this in the very first podcast we did.
I
But
think we may have.
yeah, my answer at that point was Don't Starve together, because that was the one that I was playing the most at the time. But it actually probably now switched to Ark, because
Yeah, I admit, I really do like Don't Starve. It's got a lot of stuff that just it throws at you that you just like have no idea what to deal with until you've
Yeah,
encountered
the
it
frogs
before.
raining from the sky was kind of much though.
Yeah.
yeah, the deer clops. Though watching deer clops versus the tree ent was pretty epic.
Yeah, it was like Battle of the Titans.
Until the deer clops won and we ran away. Oh, with Don't Starve, they've just made like quite a few changes to it recently, which I've quite enjoyed. And one thing they've done was instead of like your standard survival that you can still do, they have like an endless mode where you can actually respawn at the portal if you die. So you don't have to always go looking for one of those thingajiggers.
The meat effigy or the what is it? The
Something stone.
Yeah, there was like a stone that you have to touch that will revive you.
Yeah.
well, is that
Touchstone, that's it. Touchstone.
yeah, touchstone.
Wow.
It's kind of obvious, yeah.
Yeah, but so that would be, if we start playing it again, we should probably do an endless game so we're not, getting boned over from having to go find a touchstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea.
Steam classifies a lot of like if you I'm looking through Steam right now and I'm browsing the survival tags. There's a lot of things tagged as survival are kind of iffy on that tag.
Like what?
It has Warhammer End Times Vermintide, which is a game I adore, but I wouldn't call it a survival game. It has Space Engineers, which has a survival mode, but it's more tedious than anything else.
Is Dying Light on the survival thing?
Yes, it is actually.
Yeah. I played that game. It was pretty good. It's more of it is a zombie survival, but technically survival. And yes, you will piss and shit yourself playing that game in the dark.
See, Pesky and I played that in co-op quite a bit, and that's a fun game, but I cannot play that solo anymore after having seen how much fun it is to play co-op.
How is the Division going?
Division has not released yet. No.
Right, but it's under survival games.
Oh, it is survival. It's basically sorry, I'm kind of a fanboy of it. It's a fire team, and you have to survive together. You pick up weapons from like saving people, like a police station. I remember that in one of the videos they showed. I'm actually really looking forward to it. That will probably be my premier survival game when it comes out, and I probably will not stop playing it.
Yeah, Pesky
Alright.
and I have been looking forward to the Division quite a bit lately as well. I just hope it doesn't get the classic Ubisoft treatment where they downgrade it to all hell when it comes out. Though that wouldn't be entirely unwelcome, given I'm sure some of us wouldn't be able to run it.
Right. Trying to find this other one that I seen people play.
I don't
The
think
only one I can. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt.
I was just gonna get out of the way. Mine, I don't think many of you have played mine. My favorite survival thing, which would be the original Daisy Epoch mod for the
Actually,
Arma 2.
have.
Okay. I have so many fond memories of just with older friends that I don't know anymore. Some of which are actually dead. I think I just have so many fond memories of that game back before they made that shitty standalone game.
Yeah, I've never played either of them.
Don't buy standalone. That's just
All
a
right.
public service announcement. It's just absolutely horrible.
What I really thought could have been an actual really good survival game that they didn't do was if they had made Fear into a survival game. It was perfect for it. It really was.
That they went with a more action horror route.
Didn't they try to make a Fear MMO?
MMO FPS, yes. Fear Online.
Wasn't it just like the first Fear with co-op though?
First Fear with multiplayer, yes.
I was gonna say, was it gonna be something almost like a Hellgate London type design?
I liked Hellgate London.
I did too. I did not play it as much as I should have.
I really should have played it more when the actual core servers were online. But unfortunately, it was one of those things where it just ended up kind of dying off.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I felt really bad for anybody who had a lifetime sub to it.
Yeah, that's gotta suck.
I know they
MMOs
had
dying in
lifetime,
general
like-
is just an unfortunate thing.
Yeah, another MMO that really should have died was Tabula Rasa, but NCSoft
Oh,
had to go,
God.
Richard Garriott's in space, and we're going to get rid of all this stuff.
I think MMOs dying in general is just a terrible thing because you know that no matter how much you dislike the MMO or how much you like the MMO, there is always that person who sunk thousands of hours into that single game and played it up until the time that it left, and is just going to be crushed by the fact that it's going.
Cough, City of Heroes, cough.
Damn it, Frith. I was gonna say that, you bastard. 3 different servers.
I think I was spread across 2, but yeah.
Well, with any luck, hopefully we'll have that Arc server up and running soon. So
I really
Yes,
do want to try
yeah.
that. I just haven't had the money.
Yeah, it's kind of pricey at the moment.
Yeah, I saw it on Steam sale. I'm like, you know what? This looks interesting.
I bought it because I was like, I think it was like 5 in the morning, and I saw Rivaldi was playing it with a friend, and I'm like, can I watch? And I jumped down to watch, and it's like, this looks really good, actually.
Well, it also didn't help the fact that we just kept yelling that I was pooping inside the house.
Yes.
I might
That's
actually...
why I want someone to invent a device that just constantly records TeamSpeak.
Did they fix all its optimization problems?
It is still unoptimized as shit.
Yeah.
I run Arma 3 at high settings at 60 FPS. The only reason I run it at high is because I'm the one who hosts all of our servers. Otherwise, I could run it at ultra at 60. And then I play that game, and I struggle to run it at medium settings at 30 FPS.
Jesus.
See, I actually have no trouble running Arc at high settings.
That's just computers. Like, some people aren't going to have issues with it.
True.
Computers are
Still need to
making
see
it
if I
hard
can
to
figure out
optimize
why I
the game
was
for it.
having performance problems with Arma.
And Battlefield. You could barely run Battlefield.
Battlefield was practically unplayable, and I don't know why.
I don't get it either. I run Battlefield at ultra at like a steady 60, like occasionally jumping up to like 70 or 80 when nothing's going on.
Battlefield.
Yeah, you need to come along with us at some point, Levels. But anyway, survival games.
Yes.
Has anyone said their survival games yet?
Does the Tomb Raider reboot count as survival?
I would say it does. It's fairly survival-y, even if you don't have to really eat and drink.
Well, then in that case, I would say that one that I would consider more survival, even though it's technically not, would be EVE Online.
God, that is kind of survival.
That's more of a simulation.
Yeah, but when you consider the fact that you can get screwed over pretty much by anyone at any time, it's kind of a survival game.
I
guess
would
in that
agree
sense
with that. It is a PvP scenario type thing where there are people out there just trying to fuck you over.
But yeah, when I think survival, I more think like the human element surviving in something they're not used to on foot,
Well, it's
Question then.
Well, space survival, I guess? I don't know.
I can see that, though.
Does Fallout count?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't really say it
No,
counts
I think it does.
exactly.
Because you can mod Fallout to be like a super hardcore survival game.
Well, I'm talking like core game, but I mean, yeah, you could mod it, but if you're doing like core games, I think the only one that came close to being kind of survival-y would be New Vegas Hardcore Mode.
Yeah, it's just straight up survival actually, because you have to eat and drink.
Pretty much, and sleep, but I mean, those are really, really friggin' easy to maintain.
Not necessarily when you're like in a dungeon for 3 days straight.
Well, Storm, that's normal for you.
I see what you did there. Anyone else?
No, I think we're good.
I think as an honorable mention, I'd say the Stalker series.
Oh God, yes.
Again, Storm, we're not talking about your real life.
Can you not just like defame me on public?
Everyone knows
Man.
I'm
I should
joking.
sue you for slander. I'll get Bolt.
Ah,
Lawyer.
I'll get Scott to steal Volt from you again.
Oh, God damn it.
Technically, then, if Stalker honorable mention, doesn't that mean Metro gets an honorable mention, but mostly just for the gas mask capability?
Oh, yeah, Metro. See, I played Metro on my old computer, so I ran it at like 20 FPS on like the lowest settings. Metro 2033 is still unoptimized as shit, mostly because I think it's just a console port. But Metro Last Light is such a phenomenal game.
Again, more games I have not played.
Same here.
And you didn't buy them all on the Steam sale. For shame.
We've
I
been
had limited money.
I was gonna say we've been over this. The Steam sale started, and I was in trouble of not being able to pay rent or eating.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
Yeah.
this year's Steam sale is kind of lackluster, for being totally honest. Like, there wasn't any big, huge things that were really out that you could buy. Maybe it's because I already owned everything, though, so.
that could be it.
It gave some of us chances to buy certain games, but that was it. Anyway, probably back to main subject.
Yes. Moving on. If you, as in you yourself in real life, were stranded on a desert island, you get to pick one item you want to have, and then one of us from this room that you have to have with you. What is the one item you would pick, and then who would you bring with you?
How big is this island?
It's I don't know. Have you seen Lost?
No.
Have you seen Up? Movie Up.
Yes.
It's about as big as his house.
Oh, that's tiny.
It's a tiny desert island. Yeah, it's got one palm tree on it, with like a painted beach ball.
So like classic cartoon island.
Classic cartoon desert island.
All right.
You've got a palm tree with like 6 coconuts, like the water with all its fish. There's a megalodon kind of swimming around staring at you. You get to bring one item and one person from this chat room.
Razor sharp machete, Bubbles.
Are you going to eat Bubbles?
No, I would use him to catch the megalodon.
You mean you'd watch as he died?
Well, gotta get the megalodon close enough so I can stab it in the eye.
Oh, you're going to use him as bait then?
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about this, Bubbles?
I'm not sure.
You're telling
I'm thinking I should go along with it and then turn the tables on him.
Bubbles, remember, you
Use
said
him
you were
as bait.
thin and can run.
This
Yeah,
is
but there's
true.
difference between running and swimming. The megalodon's a ways out.
He's not going to run too well in the water.
Yeah.
Well, you already said the megalodon was staring, so we just have to entice him enough.
Yeah, you have to entice him, but like he's not going to beach himself on purpose. You know, megalodons are fucking big. You know, they need deep water.
Well, that's what you use some of the coconuts for. You throw them and hit the megalodon to agitate it.
You're okay. So let's just go over this. You bring one. Your one item is machete, and you're going to bring Bubbles. And your plan is to use Bubbles as bait and to throw your only food source, being the coconuts, at the megalodon, which might or might not come at you.
Lol.
Well, we
Because
also have palm fronds, remember.
you can't eat those though.
No, but you can use them
Well,
to make other
actually,
bait.
I suppose you could, but it's not like it'd be useful for you.
We're gonna die in about 2 days anyway. Who gives a shit?
I mean, you could make a raft out of Bubbles' corpse and sail back to the new world.
Storm, you've provided us a tiny little island that has no fresh water source.
Yeah, but you don't know how far away from like mainland you are.
You also have
Can
no.
we see it?
No.
You also have no way of sustaining fire because you only have
Again,
that one palm
I mean,
tree.
You have your clothing.
Yeah, but clothing's not gonna burn very long.
You have
What do you think the
Bubbles.
trying to kill the megalodon is? The megalodon has meat, fat, everything.
Okay, okay, you make valid points. Let me rephrase the question then. You have. Okay, have you seen? Shit. Who's seen Lost?
I believe the movie you're looking for is Castaway.
No, I haven't seen Castaway, so I can't use that as a point of reference.
I think you asked about Lost before, and we said we hadn't seen it.
No one's seen Lost?
I've seen Lost. It's a big ass island. Or we could do the Pirates of the Caribbean #2
What
island.
about The Forest? The game The Forest?
Nope, not played it.
Okay, so it's basically just your stereo. What about Madagascar? Has anyone seen the movie Madagascar?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's that island.
It's
Complete
Madagascar.
with talking animals, yes.
So
Wait. So it
on
has all of the.
Madagascar.
So question: it has all of the talking animals on it,
Yes.
and
Oh,
we're
that's
allowed
gonna
to bring. And we're allowed to bring one item and one person.
Yes.
Still, raise a sharp machete, Bubbles.
Because he can run down the animals, and you can listen to their horrible screams of death as he cuts them up.
Pretty much, yeah.
The thing
And you
is,
also-
there were tigers in that movie, so I mean, they're still carnivorous.
They're talking tigers. All we have to do is insult them enough to attack each other.
Or
You just insult them,
tame
they get their
'em.
feelings hurt and sit in the corner.
Although I'm
tame
thin
the
enough
tigers.
and blind enough that I can get a head start on Fubsy while he's trying to catch up.
You don't have to be the fastest person. You just don't have to be the slowest.
Yep.
Okay, next. Because that was just Fubs's.
Yeah, honestly, a good knife would do it. And as for the person, I don't know. Bubbles has been talking a pretty big game, so it might be him for my choice.
How do you feel, Bubbles? What do you think, Bubbles? Do you think you could live up to the hype?
I don't know.
Well, put it this way: if you don't, then you're on the menu.
What about you, Bubbles?
Okay.
What's your one item, and who would you bring?
One item. I don't know. Probably a knife or something, some kind of cutting instrument, and I'd probably take Fubsy.
No, Bubbles would just
Are
want
you
to take.
are you
a...
and Bubs' plan just identical?
No. Knife seems
What?
logical because you'd have to cut or break or something, a coconut open
And then
to eat it.
you could also hit it on a rock to create sparks. So technically, you do have fire.
Yeah.
Well, even you don't need to use that to start fire. You can just use a friction method to start fire. If you have enough fuel, then that's all you need.
It can't take forever though.
Yeah.
It does take a
Madagascar
while,
Island, though,
but
so, like you got wild animals, you got tribals who are gonna come after you if they see a fire.
okay. See, now you're just adding stuff.
No,
No,
they're like tribal
No.
people on
Quit
Madagascar.
changing the variables.
I'm not
No.
changing the variables.
That's why you light the fire, then go hide up in a tree nearby, wait to see where the natives come from, then go steal their shit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say kill them.
No. You want them to stay alive because then they can distract the wild animals. The wild animals can then kill them, or they kill the wild animals, and then you take the scraps.
I can already tell you what Pesky's would be.
Pesky's would be a tank and Scott.
No, he'd bring a knife and Scott and immediately devolve into cannibalism.
No, because if he went in there with a knife and Scott, he'd end up with a tank.
Is he MacGyver?
See, I think mine's the best though. But Frith, you can go on first.
No, you go first.
Okay. I need a laptop and MapQuest that shit.
Question, then,
Yes.
for the laptop.
Okay.
How would you get a wireless signal?
Shit.
I would
Did
actually
not think
suggest
that
a
far ahead.
global. I would suggest a global satellite
phone?
smartphone.
You just dial 911.
I'm sorry, but I have to poke a hole in that and say, what desert island would receive a wireless signal?
Yeah.
Global satellite smartphone. So you get your internet from the satellites. It's gonna be slow as shit, but you'll have access to the internet.
Why don't you just get one of those watches that you can pull a pin and it automatically sends out your location to a response team?
I'm sure
You're
the
actually-
tribals will be very impressed with my Google Glass.
You did say one item though. That's where you're limiting
Yeah.
yourself. You were allowed to take an entire kit,
No, you get one item.
and then it would just be you and Scott's penis.
No, I'm bringing Rivaldi.
Woo!
Rivaldi's like knowledgeable of stuff. We'll be out there for like a month, but like in that time, Rivaldi will have brewed like 3 batches of cider and shit. We'll be like living like kings. We'll have enslaved the animal population, waging like a war on the tribals.
We'd be playing Pokemon with the wildlife.
No, here's what you do: you bring a loaded shotgun. This is my boomstick.
Yeah, but then you have to learn how to make ammunition for it, and
Well, here's the thing: you're allowed to bring one item, so you can choose the shotgun or the rounds.
No,
He
you can.
did say loaded
Unless
shotgun.
it's a loaded shotgun.
He said
No.
loaded shotgun.
What about like a blunderbuss? Because you can just load whatever the hell you want to a blunderbuss and light it.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
but
you would
then you
also
need
need
powder.
to make black powder.
Oh, you keep ruining this for me.
Well,
You're
What
ruining
about
yourself.
What about in that one episode of the original trilogy of Star Trek? Kirk like fills a pipe with some kind of like magnesium and blows a dude's head off.
yeah.
Couldn't I just find like a rock
suppose.
that has that
That has what?
magnesium?
Can you identify what magnesium is?
I can just put stuff in. I can put stuff into a box and keep trying to light it on fire until something works.
All right, we
Alright,
got a
that's
scientific process going on.
Trial and error. That's how the Native Americans went to the moon before us. They didn't survive the trip back down, obviously, but they went there.
Right.
You sure they actually went there and they just didn't smoke a whole bunch of peyote?
And they just say they went there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened with NASA. Oh, too soon.
Frithy,
Oh hell.
you've had time to think about it.
Yeah, and I still can't really think of anything good. About the only thing I came up with was just kind of something for the lulz.
That's
Okay.
fine.
I figured a map of the island and Rivaldi, and we can basically Miguel and Tulio it.
That is a clever one.
But
But yeah, if I'm
weren't
gonna
you like a
survive
Boy
anywhere.
Scout or something?
What was that?
Was anyone like a Boy Scout when they were young?
Me.
No one else.
Would you
was a Boy
believe that I
Scout.
said that I kind of wanted to be, but then my mother stopped me?
So I was in the Boy Scouts, and I remember nothing.
I remember a lot of it.
It's good. Your Scoutmaster is probably better than mine. Mine was a fat bus driver who didn't do anything.
Oh, we had a
He
really
gave us coloring books and told us to sit still.
damn. Ours was really good up until 9/11, and then he got recalled to go back to work at the Pentagon.
Oh my!
So the one that we got afterwards sort of took the group in a different direction, and it didn't get as fun anymore. So that's why I didn't make Eagle Scout, because I got to a point where I was just like, and I'm bored.
I'm gonna go home and play video games and masturbate.
Eh.
All right, that's a good plan. Okay, so next question is: you're trapped on that same desert island with all the variables, of course. We got our tribal population, we got our talking animals, our carnivorous talking animals, that is, and all that jazz. And you get to bring with you one celebrity who comes equipped with whatever stuff you want from that movie, I guess.
What movie?
Like whatever movie they're from.
What is there not from a movie?
Well, then they get like whatever their job is. Like if they're like a guitarist or something, they get their guitar.
Oh, I was gonna take Les Stroud.
I don't know who that is.
Survivor Man.
Oh, okay.
One celebrity. I'm taking this guy.
That's kind of cheating, isn't it?
No.
Okay, no.
You said
no.
one celebrity.
That's a good point.
Technically,
Okay, one like movie star then.
Okay. All right.
Ace Ventura.
So Jim Carrey.
Yeah. No, Ace Ventura.
He's not a celebrity. He's a character.
No, Ace Ventura.
Okay, now we're supposed to take them with us. We can't leave them alive, right?
I mean, you can kill them, I guess, if you want to, but
Rambo from any Rambo movie, kill him immediately. Take all his shit.
if you just like
How
have
the
an
hell would you
M60,
kill Rambo?
That's a good point. You have to figure out how you're gonna kill Rambo.
Send him off on some random mission. Wait till he dies and take all his stuff.
No, but he'll come
He's
back.
not gonna die.
Also, whatever he dies,
It's
to, you're gonna
Rambo.
have to contend with.
Could also just do Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is kind of a cunt, though.
But he'll just roundhouse kick everything.
Is that his only move? It's like dive kick.
Pretty
With
much.
his beard. Hey, no, somebody else fun to be take would be Charlie Sheen from what was it? The Seal movie he was in.
Oh.
Navy SEALs?
Yes, that one.
Oh, I thought you were
Actually-
going to go for the parody movie that he was in.
You know who the best person to bring with you would be?
Who?
David Bowie.
Okay, I'm curious to hear the explanation for this one.
I don't have one
Well, then why would you bring David Bowie with you?
because he was an interesting person that I would love to meet.
Granted, but how would he help your survival on an island with carnivorous animals?
Wasn't he in that Labyrinth movie?
He was in Labyrinth because he
He'll
had
get
his
to keep
incredible
all his
shrinking
powers and
pants.
such.
I don't think the goblin's
Eh.
powers worked that way.
Then I would
I
probably
never
do
saw that movie, so I'm just assuming he
Well,
was a god.
if we're
I'm
actually
named
doing,
after the movie. I don't think the Goblin King's powers work that way.
yeah, you know what? We don't know how they work or don't work.
And then by that technicality, Will Smith Hancock.
Okay, that's not a bad one.
I was gonna
Although
go
I
with
would-
You just summon the power of the birds.
what?
Oh,
I thought-
question. Does it have to be a celebrity from TV or movies, or can it be from video games?
Did you say Alfred Hitchcock?
No.
I thought you said Alfred Hitchcock, so you can summon the power of the birds.
That's a. Oh man.
I heard cock and put the word together.
Of course, that's what you heard.
What did you say?
Hancock.
Which Hancock?
Will Smith.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Storm?
I'm not seeing that either.
Seriously. We know what you need to do after the broadcast.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
doing it now.
Go.
Well, that explains so much.
Please cut that out.
Nope.
Anyway. That killed my train of thought.
I was going back on your train of thought. I would take Emma Watson from Harry Potter movies, the last one.
So you can do magic.
Yeah.
And
Do magic.
I'm not saying
You would take
There
her
go-
for the procreation of life.
well, yeah.
Oh,
I
dear.
find her attractive. I'm not gonna lie. So there we go. I got magic and attractive girl.
Oh,
doing
and
pretty
she's
good.
freaking intelligent as hell. That's the other one.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I win
What about you,
this
Bubbles?
round.
Can you
I
beat
would-
out Emma Watson, Bubbles?
Maybe. I'd take Jennifer Lawrence.
Damn it! You stole my idea.
Well,
Is
the,
this
the,
just going to devolve into who can bring the hottest chick along?
the other person that Bubbles would have taken would be Kate Beckinsale.
Ooh, are we talking Underworld Kate Beckinsale?
Yes,
Yes.
we're talking Underworld.
Yes.
Oh, so vampire Kate.
Yeah.
Ah.
Vampire Kate Beckinsale is hot.
What about you, Freddie? Yours has been stolen.
Yeah, he kind of stole mine, so now I really don't know.
Bring your cat along.
No,
His cat's not famous.
How do you know?
my
His
cat's
cat
dead.
can't be the grumpy cat.
At least you get
Frith.
pussy.
See, I see what you did there, Bubbles.
Firth, you could also take Black Widow.
Firth?
Firth.
It's Frith.
Frith.
Firth.
Who's on
You
first?
say Firth, and I start thinking of Colin Firth, and I'm like, no.
Frith, what about as I said, Black Widow?
Scarlett Johansson, Black Widow.
Yes.
Yeah. Not too bad an idea, but I was kind of thinking about it more, and I'm like, okay, well, what other really hot but deadly chick could you possibly bring? And oh hell, what was her name?
Movie?
I'm drawing blanks. Hang
I just
on.
googled hot women and I made a mistake there, I think.
Well, describe
I
what
was
she
gonna say, what's
does
the
in said
first
movie.
image that came up?
I don't know.
Hang
This
on.
time I'm looking at hot women in yoga
I had a
pants.
brain fart. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Okay,
I had
so
someone in my head and then I lost it.
See, if I saw Google Images, I search hot women in Google Images, and then the first thing it recommends is yoga pants. I hit yoga pants, and then the next thing it recommends is twerking. I hit twerking. the next thing it recommends
Is
says
Miley
human
Cyrus.
feces.
what?
Oh,
It
dear.
recommends
What?
shit.
Yeah,
What?
I have body
And the next-
painting.
And the next
yeah. I have
thing that
body
it
painting
recommended
at
was porn.
Chinese, and directly to the left of body painting is human feces.
Well, thank
Oh,
you,
yeah.
Google Images.
Thank you, Google, for ruining my life.
You spent so much time on Reddit, therefore it's just like predicting me.
Probably.
Cut that out too, actually. Okay, moving on.
We still need somebody to say
Yes.
who they want. Describe the woman to us.
What was she in?
What the hell? What name was it?
Describe the movie to us. What she looks like.
I can't remember her name, but that chick from Aeon Flux.
Oh.
Which one?
She's
The
pretty
white
hot.
chick?
Like she's like the
It's
main
not
character.
River Song.
That wasn't Mila Jovanovic, was it?
Charlize Theron.
Charlize Theron, yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
yeah,
River
yeah.
Song in that movie from Doctor Who? I thought she was. She got blown up by a rocket launcher or something.
There's a lot of
You're,
people in this
you're talking
movie.
about the one with the hands for feet?
No. At least I don't know. I didn't watch the full movie. I just saw the end of it.
I don't think I've watched this entire movie either.
I
yeah.
don't think I watched the full thing, but I watched bits and pieces of it, and I kept going, she's cute.
But yeah, then you've also got Mila Jovovich if you wanted to take her with you from all the Resident Evil movies, because goddamn.
Yeah,
Wait, she has superpowers? Holy shit!
she is very badass.
And it goes
Yeah.
quiet because Storm lost his train of thought over Hot Woman.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
I think the feces thing kind of killed it.
I'm on Hot Women in yoga pants twerking in a bar.
What?
Chinese tattoos is next, I think.
Oh, some of those body painting images were
How do
I
they
can
do that?
what, body painting or?
Yeah, they make it look so realistic.
Airbrush.
Like they make people's like eyebrows look like their actual eyes and stuff.
Yeah, it's. I'm sorry, I started looking at it again. Should actually stop.
Let's just take a 5-minute lunch break.
Wait, are we actually breaking?
No.
No, we're
No, Storm's just trying to gather his train of thoughts along with everything else.
See, I'm out of topics, but I had one in my head that we were going to do next, but I forgot. Oh no, I remember now. Okay, so still on the subject of survival, and the same general theme as what we were talking about is this is kind of relevant because I'm soon going to be for people who listen to this part of our community. I'm gonna be hosting a zombie apocalypse thing soon, which we probably won't record, but maybe, I don't know. So we're gonna do the apocalypse. Now, obviously, I do want to save this kind of thing for when Pesky and Scott are on, because I feel like their answers would be great as well. But just as a basic, the basic like apocalypse is on nuclear war and all, and this is like after that. So like you just think Fallout. It's Fallout, and you get to start the apocalypse with any like pre-war thing you want, and then one celebrity.
okay.
I'm gonna go completely cliche just for the hilarity, and Terminator's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That you stole mine, you faggot.
And bleep that out.
Bleep out me saying faggot.
Meh.
Don't we have
No.
to do it again? Though, no more than likely, I would take Mel Gibson, Mad Max.
So you and Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, would go on adventures together?
I would honestly go more probably Mad Max, Mel Gibson. Now that I think about it,
See, it's unfortunate because I watched the Terminator literally this morning.
which
Like
one?
the first one. There's no joke. I watched that this morning.
First one was best.
Well,
I like
you
the
could
first one a lot.
technically take it from which Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator would you want to take with you?
They're all the same.
Yeah,
Mm,
he's always the same model.
Yeah.
He's the same model, but one's more. If you've noticed, one is more damaged than the rest, more out of date, and you're fighting different enemies. In the first one, it's like, oh god, he's going to kill me. Number two, you're trying to protect him from, I think it's the T-1000 or something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, come on, any of us guys would take the female model because, dear God, she can grow her boobs.
And the fact that it's
You're
Cristiano
still
Logan, too.
basically trying to bang a robot.
So,
What
Even-
was that? That makes me Japanese. What's the problem?
I'm sorry, but you have to remember that the Terminatrix model has like the liquid metal outer coating, so it's like, can you imagine what it would be like having liquid metal wrapped around your dick?
Ow.
it would be like having water wrapped around your dick. Because again, it's still
you are
liquid.
assuming that it would
Have
maintain a temperature that would make it feel like water.
Have any of you ever seen, came out recently, the movie Ex Machina?
No.
Maybe.
You seen the like promo stuff for it? I want the
I'd have to
sexy
remember.
robot. I want the sexy robot from that.
Oh yeah, that's sexy robot. Yeah. That crazy, I'm gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, the crazy ones are the best ones. Alternatively, I want the guy with the flamethrower guitar from Mad Max.
Just that guy.
Just that guy specifically, yes. We'll find a car, man. That's all we gotta do.
Yeah, and to be honest, he has a flamethrower, so
Yeah,
pretty good.
So who's
Okay,
next
next.
then?
it's mine. Mad Max flamethrower, dude. And Fubs wants to fuck the Terminator. Next up.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You see, a Terminator wouldn't be a bad idea to have, but I would probably go with
Goku.
no. I'd want to deal with a zombie survival
It's not
kind of
zombies.
apocalypse.
It's not zombies. It's just like normal.
I'll take
Normal
Johnny
apocalypse?
5.
Like Fallout. It's basically
Oh,
Fallout.
Fallout stuff. Okay, well, it's shit. This still wouldn't be a bad idea. Fucking Ash.
Oh
Ketchum
god,
from
yes.
Pokemon?
This is my
No!
broomstick.
Wow, Ash. No,
Okay,
Ash,
no,
Ash-
I'm talking Bruce Campbell.
Gotta catch
Ash.
all the ghouls.
Okay, Frith, then a question for you: new Ash or old Ash?
Old Ash is best Ash.
What is this from?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
Oh, I've not seen that either.
We need to get you stars, motherfucker.
I
Eh.
have Netflix. It's on Netflix.
It is not yet, but it is on, I think, Stars on Demand, which
don't
is
have
like a little
TV.
app thing.
Yeah,
I don't believe in TV. It's just another way for the government to spy on you.
I thought that's what the Xbox in your camera phone was for.
I don't
They're
have an
spying on you
Xbox.
right now.
I don't have a camera phone. I use a landline, motherfucker. Government ain't got shit on me, except for all these recorded podcasts incriminating me, of course. Not that I have committed any crimes. Not that like there's like coke in Pesky's apartment. I mean,
Should we edit that out too?
Nope.
yeah. There's so
No,
much
they've
in this
already gotten
podcast
it
I
to
regret
spy on
saying.
us.
Like, this is probably the worst one so far for me regretting saying things.
Hey, just think, the NSA is gonna say hi to you.
I hope not. I really haven't done anything illegal, I promise. And Pesky hasn't either, that I know of.
You just go out and give free hugs.
It's just my disclaimer. I have to do this every podcast. I've not committed any crimes. Pesky's not committed any crimes. None of us are racist, except for Scott, and
He's
etc.
not here to defend that statement.
No.
I will admit I am a little bit racist, but then again, everybody is sometimes.
And even then, Scott's not really racist. We just make fun of him.
Pretty much.
I think that at least, as far as we know. Has anyone gone for
Yeah,
Apocalypse
but
yet?
before we say anything else incriminating, I think it's Bubbles' turn.
Bubbles?
What's the topic now?
We're doing. See, it's basically Fallout. The apocalypse has dawned, and you get to bring one. Well, actually, no one really said their item, but like your celebrity and whatever their stuff is, like their character.
Oh,
A machine gun with no, actually, what was I trying to say? A Jeep with a machine gun mounted on it. That's really all you need. Ash with that, and you're good.
Ooh, I was going to say Christian Bale from the Dark Knight series with all his Batman gear.
Just be Batman in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Would you be his Robin?
Well,
I would
it's...
bring MacGyver and a paperclip.
Would you be his Robin? Or would you be his Batgirl, Rivaldi?
I would see. I wouldn't be Robin. I'd get good at archery and be the Green Arrow to his Batman.
Oh, what was the one that Robin actually became in the animated series? What was his name?
Nighthawk.
Nightwing or Nighthawk?
Nightwing. But then again, there is a history of Robins dying, so.
Yeah, isn't there like 3 Robins and like 2 of them died? Or was it more than that?
It's hard to say. I don't know what number Robin he's on now.
All we have to do is check the amount
Just
of
buy them at a
uniforms he
discount
has.
furniture store. Get a Robin for like $2.99 these days.
I thought he actually bought them at the discount orphanage.
Yeah, discount orphanage.
Oh.
Or in some cases, like a circus.
Again, still orphanage because if you remember correctly, his entire family got killed.
And the Tim Burton Batmans were the best Batmans, even if they were stupid.
It could be worse. You could have asked for the George Clooney Batman.
I think that in the apocalypse would be mine, actually. I would bring the George Clooney Batman along.
So it looks like there's been 5 Robins.
And actually, Storm wouldn't.
Does that count
well,
in the one that turned into Nightwing, or?
Yeah. It also includes Batman's son.
Batman had a son?
Yep.
What do you fuck do that?
I don't know.
Or he adopted somebody.
The next Google question that we find out what mysterious results we get.
This
who did Batman
I'm googling
fuck
who did
to have a
Batman
son?
fuck, yeah.
There was actually a female Robin for a short time as well.
Oh yeah, that bitch. I remember seeing the comics for that. Think she died horribly or something?
I don't know. Give me a second. I'll find out.
Oh, Talia al Ghul.
Wait. He
What?
fucked Talia al Ghul?
And this, apparently he did.
I would say, is this
Isn't
fan work
that-
that you're looking at? Or?
Wait.
No,
Wait.
Batman and Robin Volume 2, released November 2011.
All right.
Wait,
published by
wait.
DC Comics. First
Question.
appeared as Damian Wayne in Batman: The Son of the Demon, as a baby, and then he was Damian Wayne in Batman number 655 in 2006. Oh, this goes all the way back to 1987, actually.
But so he fucked to get his child, the person who trained him's daughter, who we remember from the Christian Bale movie, was the one who used Bane to accomplish her goals. Are we
Yes.
talking about the same person?
But this also means that he is the grandson of Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah, this couldn't end badly whatsoever. No.
Nah, of course not. Oh, he is violent and self-important and was trained by the League of Assassins.
Yeah, this is totally not going to end badly. Nope.
Learning to kill at a young age, which troubles the relationship with his father, who refuses to kill.
Yep. This is totally going to end fine. We'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh, spoilers for his end, if anyone cares.
Well, it's a good thing we.
As he continued to serve as Robin until 2013's Batman Incorporated number 8, in which he is killed by the Heretic, an agent of his mother, and his own artificially aged clone. What the fuck?
Well, we're getting into Superman territory here. Fuck that.
Man, Volt's right. Batman is stupid.
That's why I don't read comics.
Volt would be
because
losing his shit if he was here.
If he listens to this, he'll be losing his shit, and we'll hear about it on his radio show.
Oh, it's okay though, because Batman is able to resurrect him with a Chaos Shard.
Are we getting
Sonic?
into freaking?
What?
Seriously, are we getting into X-Men bullshit?
That's what the Wikipedia article says.
Oh my god.
2013, Damian Wayne placed 25th on IGN's top 25 heroes of DC Comics.
Oh, wow.
Really?
All right, we should move on or something, because this is just getting weird.
Wow, that's just fucking weird, yeah.
Oh, comics and your... Well, to be fair, at one point, it was DC, they were messing a bunch of stuff up, so then they just had, like, Wonder Boy or something punch reality really hard to change a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
If you want to change reality, just get Deadpool to do it. It's funnier.
Oh, apparently he was also part of the Teen Titans at one point.
As Robin, or...
No, actually he was... Yeah, apparently Damian Wayne was literally the Robin that was in Teen Titans.
Oh, bullshit.
According to this, he is technically by DC the one that was in Teen Titans.
I'm laughing because of like that cartoon where I'm just picturing that Robin and the fact that he always is hitting stuff with his staff. Like, yeah, it makes sense.
Why don't we just determine that DC Comics has got their head so far up their ass they're smelling Batman shit?
As Volt said, they really have just hired fanboys to write for Batman stuff.
No, actually, now that I look at it, apparently while he was part of the Teen Titans, he is referenced in a Teen Titans Go episode where he appears in Starfire's yearbook telling her to call him if the things with Robin don't work out.
Hey, baby.
Damn.
Hey, baby, if this doesn't work out, we'll bang, okay?
Wow, okay then.
And Storm just broke.
So today we learned about superheroes and how fucked up it really is. It's probably a good thing that they don't actually exist, because then we'd have to deal with all this bullshit.
Yeah, I think we learned. Yeah, there was a thing that Rivaldi was. We can edit this out if you want to, Rivaldi. But you were briefly doing this thing where we were playing what was it called, Aberrant.
Aberrant, yep.
I fucking love that, and you did so well DMing it. I love the story you had set up, and it's unfortunate we had to stop that. But that just like the whole thing. If you haven't seen Aberrant before, look it up. That just proves why superheroes are a bad idea.
Yeah, Aberrant is a White Wolf RPG that
It's so fun.
you create a superhero, but people have gotten superpowers from a brain tumor that they have in their head. I guess that's where your brain is anyway. But
yeah,
so
brain tumor that you happen to have in your head.
Yeah,
unless
the
you're
brain
in a
tumor
lipid,
that you have
which
in your
case
ass.
it might be in your spleen.
So question then. Do you actually have the superpowers, or do you just think you do because you're going batshit?
No, you have the superpowers, but you're also going batshit, and it's turning you slowly into like a monster.
Instructions
It's White
unclear.
Wolf,
Put dick in
so-
the brain.
What does that
I'm-
supposed to mean by it's White Wolf?
There's always
White-
monsters. There's monsters gonna be involved at some point.
Well, and also White Wolf is pretty fucked up in the head with their ideas, but they're fun to play.
Well,
Is White Wolf
Aberrant
a
was actually
company,
the
or are
second
they
of the
owned by
series.
somebody? Actually, they're owned by CCP, aren't they?
I have no idea who they're owned by right
No,
now.
actually, it was in the news recently. Paradox, the dudes who make Paradox, the dudes who make like Europa Universalis, didn't they buy White Wolf recently?
Maybe. I know that a bunch of fans of the World of Darkness ended up buying the rights to all that stuff and have been reworking it all completely to like an actual better system. And I think they have the rights to Aberrant as well because there's going to be new Aberrant books coming out. Which I'd be excited because the system was very broken. You could make super
Yes,
powerful characters.
Paradox Entertainment Interactive just recently bought and acquired White Wolf Publishing.
Oh, there we go.
I miss the old World of Darkness.
Paradox
more
are
you
the
know.
guys who made Europa Universalis, Crusader Kings, Hearts of Iron, City Skylines.
The
They made
Hunter
Magicka,
video
they
game
made
wasn't too
Mountain
bad.
Blade, they made Pillars of Eternity.
There was a Hunter
So, yeah.
video game?
Yeah,
Yeah, they-
Hunter the Reckoning
Requiem.
video game.
Oh, the Reckoning, yeah. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. The co-op
I
was
never
fun.
actually got to play that, but like I used to have a demo disc for my Xbox way back in the day, and I kept seeing the trailer for it.
Well, possibly get hyped. I did not know about this before now. Apparently Paradox are the people that made a bunch of really solid RPGs.
Cool. So they
maybe we'll
might
get
be
an
the
Aberrant
ones
from
who
that.
are reworking the World of Darkness and Aberrant. I think Trinity. I'm not sure if they're going to be touching Adventure.
I guess that means that CCP's World of Darkness project died.
Maybe. I need to get the books for Adventure because that gameplay seemed fun since you're pretty much playing Indiana Jones. And one of the skills you can get is called, I think, Dramatic Exit, where if everything's going bad, like once per scene, you can jump out of like a window or jump through a door or something, and then you just show up the next scene completely fine.
That's kind of funny.
One of my friends was playing a game with it, and one of the characters, they were in a Zeppelin that was crashing, so he jumped out the window, and then everyone else managed to survive as well, but then he just stepped out from behind a rock.
So pretty much
Nice.
exactly like if you die in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah.
You just kind of appear in a room ahead of time.
Rescue me!
Pretty much.
Vermintide does that too, because Vermintide pretty much just Left 4 Dead and Warhammer. Also, I mentioned it briefly earlier, Vermintide's a fucking awesome game.
I have not.
But
I don't have
it's
it.
a fun game, but I like the way they did it, where it's like all the characters have a lot more personality than they interact with each other a lot more than any of the Left 4 Dead ones did. Like they all have like who they like and who they dislike. Even there's only 4 of them right now. I think they have announced others. Actually, like there's 5 of them, I think, but you can only play as 4 at a time. But it's funny because there's like the witch hunter and then there's the witch. And so if the witch revives the witch hunter, he's like just kind of like mumbling about how much he hates her, but is really thankful.
You stupid bitch, thank you for saving me.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Well, we're just about out of time. So what's your favorite Robin?
God, I have no idea which.
Wasn't there like a 6-year-old Robin or something that like actually fought crime as like a child?
I don't know. I know one Robin died from.
Was
And
that
then the
the
Joker
Grayson?
killed him. Dick Grayson, that's the one.
Yeah,
didn't
Grayson.
the Joker
He's like
shoot
the
one in
main
the head?
Robin that I'm aware of and that I liked.
The only Robin I
think
know
that
is
was
from
nice.
the George Clooney movie, Batman thing.
O'Donnell?
Who?
That's who it was played by, Chris O'Donnell.
Oh, all I heard was Donald.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Robin.
I will take you to the chopper, Batman. I want to get the Batmobile and drive it.
That was
Oh,
that wasn't that bad.
Mr. Freeze.
Oh wait, I am Mr. Freeze. What the fuck is this shit?
Arnoldception.
Arnold as Mr. Freeze as Robin.
Father?
Father, I love you with my coldness. Get it now. I am the Governator.
You were great in Terminator.
Oh, someone
Okay.
who's good at art should make that.
Yeah, and on that note,
Get to
And
the
on that
chopper.
note-
Good night.
yes.